Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Chris Sessions. There's no guest today.
No guests.
It's just me and you, barebacking it.
These cowards cancelling.
Cancelling.
They can't handle the truth.
They can't handle the truth.
It's one of these podcasts where, yeah, you can come on, but you've got to accept the responsibility of being on the Chris Sessions. That speaks truth to power.
Yeah, what we actually had was somebody came on, but they couldn't handle the truth so much that they had to leave.
They had to leave. They've gone. Look, the mic's set up. They've gone. Couldn't handle it, mate.
Prince Charles, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good booking.
I know.
But he didn't like crisps, so...
Oh, really, you frazzle bastards. It's a maize-based snack. It's not a crisp. You don't give me frazzles. Bacon shouldn't be a crisp flavouring.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then we asked him to leave politely, and he refused to leave, so we had to get security.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Well, who do you think you are, lad?
Yeah, he was swinging his dick round. So it looked a lot like his fingers.
It does.
Because he had 10.
Oh, signet ring on it.
That's horrible, that little signet ring on it that the king's got.
I know. I don't like rings on men.
No, I know what you mean. I'm not a ring guy.
I mean, a wedding ring obviously is acceptable, but I mean, like, sovereigns and stuff.
Yeah.
Just cringe.
I recently got married this year.
Yeah.
And I wanted to wear a ring. And I did wear a ring. But it gave me, like, really bad rash. So now I've compromised with my wife that I wear it on when we go out.
For photos.
Yeah, for photos. For, like, occasions, I'll wear it. But if I wear it every day, it'd probably fuck my finger up.
Well, I think, though, if that was, like, you got married in 1862 in Cyprus, and your finger gave a rash, that, to me, back in them days when they believed everything, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'd go, that's God telling you you shouldn't be in this marriage.
Yeah, I'd probably be well within my rights to burn her as a witch.
You gave me this.
Plague!
And that leads in perfectly to our Lattice crisps.
Oh, yeah. So, just to explain, the Lattice crisps were actually a gift from my wife. She said, here's some... She doesn't like crisps, so she buys novelty crisps a lot, thinking I would like them.
Yeah.
Or now to talk about on the podcast, which is helpful because that means I don't have to go to the shop.
That is good. It's good of us. I've never seen these before, actually.
I've not.
So I'm good. The reason why I say it, because you want to talk about it's Lattice, so misconceptions.
Right.
And you looked at me like I was a freak.
Yeah, I couldn't conceive what you were on about.
So, the Lattice. What do you take a Lattice to be?
Honestly, all I know Lattice is those crisps.
Really?
Like, I think a cross thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I first saw one of these in a baker's. Might have been Gregg's. Like chicken lattice.
Yeah. Gregg's, by the way, I need to say this, is the most overrated food place.
Not we talked about it.
Well, I need to say it again.
I think Subway.
Oh, yeah, we did say that.
But I don't think Subway's overrated because I saw a very good point because I've got Subway algorithms now.
Oh, okay.
They keep, the fucking mass propaganda, mass media are after me.
Yeah.
I'm going in a bunker with Letizia, mate. I know, I'm with you, Latiz.
You should go in a Subway.
Yeah, so, and someone raised a good point who went, how can you say Subway's overrated? You make the sandwich. It's on you. It's a good point.
That's a very, very good point.
Mine's more of an attitude thing with Subway, not the taste of the food.
Yeah.
Well, no, Gregg's is amazing, man.
No. Here's why Gregg's overrated, right? It's never hot.
Yeah, but I like that, though.
No.
I like the gamble of it.
There's no gamble. It's never hot.
Oh, it is.
It's not like that sometimes it's hot. And
No,
sometimes
it is.
It's always cold. The only way to eat Gregg's is to buy Gregg's, take it home and put it in the microwave, in which case I'm already cooking.
No, you just get what you're given.
No,
That's
why
the
it's
beauty of
shit.
it.
No, I want to get what I'm given, but I want it to be warm.
Nah, it's not over. It's very good. I love Gregg's. It might be slightly put on a pedestal a bit too much, to be fair. Yeah. I agree with that. So it's one of those things where I love it, but I do see why it's overrated as well.
Yeah.
Do you know when people say, like the Beatles are overrated? They're obviously brilliant.
Yeah.
They're amazing, but they're put on such a pedestal anyway.
Yeah, they can't
be underrated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the Greggs are the Beatles of
yeah, exactly.
food.
Everyone likes The
Yeah,
Beatles.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Or everyone knows the Beatles. Everyone knows Gregg. Sorry if you know her anyway. But yeah, I think everyone goes on about it so much, but I'd say 95% of Greggs I've had have been disappointing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Waterfields was the one. Always hot Waterfields.
Greenhouses.
Greenhalls.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Why? See, I always used to say Greenhalls.
Yeah.
And then I used to hang about in Wigan quite a lot.
Yeah.
I'd have a few friends from Wigan, and they'd all say greenhouses.
No, it's got a G at the end.
I know, that's
It's
what I
a
mean.
common misconception.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the lattice of the world. Their tomato and chili soup's unbelievable.
I'm not really a soup guy when I go into a bakery.
No. Oh, no. I'm told you on the Rebecca Goodwin episode. If it's not out yet,
It has been out.
It has been out, yeah. The sausage roll and soup chat.
Yeah.
We're back again for more phallic.
That was the horniest I've ever seen a woman. Hearing Jamie Hutchinson talk about sausage rolls and soup.
If I imagine, I could probably turn an OnlyFans model and go, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have sex ever again.
Just by eating soup in front of her.
This is just shit.
This is nothing even to do with my work, but never again.
This is giving me such the ick. I don't want to have sex with anyone. So I thought, because I used to see like chicken lattice, right?
Yeah.
And I go, oh, chicken and lettuce in a pasta. And I thought, this is my misconception. I thought once lettuce is cooked, it's called a lattice. Because you never see cooked lettuce, obviously.
Well, that's because you don't cook it.
I know you don't. But I thought, why would they do that? Right. I thought it was like it's like Charmander goes to Charizard.
Right, okay.
Lettuce goes to lattice.
Right, yeah.
But it's a lettuce, though. It's more of a lattice because it's a bit warm.
Like the butterfly of caterpillars.
Yeah. So I thought, and yeah, the passage, the cocoon. That's nice.
You know what is mad? And I only found this 3 weeks into working at a Chinese restaurant. Seaweed at Chinese restaurant isn't seaweed. It's just cabbage.
Fuck off, really?
I was working there for 3 weeks before I got told that. And you know how I found out? Because someone who was having food, it was like a proper restaurant. Well, an all-you-can-eat restaurant. They said, can you settle a debate? Is this real seaweed? And I was like, yeah. Because I was thinking, why would they put fake seaweed out? And then I said to my boss, they think we've been putting fake seaweed out. And they were like, yeah, it's just cabbage.
That's so disappointing to hear, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was really ambitious when I tried seaweed. Like, oh, it's just lattice.
It's just lettuce of the sea.
Yeah, I'm quite gullible.
Yeah.
So I've always believed like stupid things. I thought Jermaine Defoe was called Carl.
I mean, he's named quite often.
I know.
Why did you think it was called Carl?
So I love football trivia.
Yeah.
Me and my mate are quite competitive in like football questions and stuff.
Yeah.
And we never really want to concede an inch. So he said, we was naming like top scorers or whatever. And I went, oh, Jermaine Defoe. And he went, oh, you know his real name's Carl, don't you? I went, yeah. Jermaine's his middle name. I went, yeah, no, that's CJ Defoe.
You're not going to catch me out.
So I was just like arrogantly going, yeah, Carl Defoe. He went, yeah, you dickhead. That's how he got me.
One of my mates, I was out with him and a girl he'd just been seeing at the time, another one of our mates. And he was talking about he was going to grow some sideburns, and he said, I'm going to grow some proper lamb chops. And I went, you mean mutton chops? And he's been calling them lamb chops all this time, right? And me and my mate were laughing, going, you thought they were called lamb. And it wasn't even like a big deal. He lost his mind about it. He completely freaked out, stormed out of the pub, just left this girl he was seeing with us two, just because he was adamant that they were called lamb chops and not mutton chops.
I'm very good at convincing people things.
Yeah, I do like winding people up. So, my cousin, similar age, I convinced him I could tell the time by the moon. So we was on a fair, and we had to come in for like 8 p.m. for example, and I caught in the corner of my eye a clock
that said it was 8:10. And 2 minutes later, he goes, "Oh shit, we need to. I'll ask them for the time because we didn't have phones back. Yeah, before the times of phones,
before watches.
Yeah,
Couldn't use sundial.
yeah, you couldn't take grandfather clock with you. You'll go right, 8 and I went, it was 12 minutes past 8. He went, what? Where's I went? It's 12. Look, the moon. What do you mean the moon? I went, look at the moon shining down, and the angle it goes, it's 8:12. That's how. He went, nah. And we walked for a couple more minutes, and he went, asked the woman the time. She went, oh, it's just quarter past 8. See? I went, how the fuck have you done that, mate? You thought I was a wizard.
And how did you just guess? Or did you see in the time?
I'd seen the time at 8:10.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, he went, oh, we need to find out if we're running late. I went, oh, no, it's 8:12.
Right, yeah.
So I just obviously guessed it was only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Another thing I convinced on, this was great. I said every city in England is triple barreled, but only some put them on. Like Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah, Newcastle upon Tyne.
Yeah, I said London's called London Undercover.
That's a good one. What was Manchester?
I can't remember. Manchester up on the walls or something. Just
Manchester on beak.
Yeah, just some shite fucking things up on and on. Fuck off, really. Yeah.
There was when I was in school and I was like 14, 15. Me and this girl just had a big vendetta against each other, and she started a big rumor that I was gay, right? And she told loads of people, and I was like,
in high school.
In high school, yeah. And this is what 2002, 2003. So at the time, that was a big deal, right? So I didn't want to be called gay. So I started convincing people that she had a wooden leg. It was so easy to prove a point, but people believed it that she had a false leg.
I've told you the famous one I did, didn't I?
I don't know.
About this open spot.
Maybe, yeah.
So I just convinced everyone he doesn't wipe his ass.
Oh, yeah.
And then memes got made, and it's graffiti in King's Arm, Salford. Ex-comedian don't wipe his ass. Fucking brilliant.
I do love lying sometimes.
No, lying's great. We should start a rumour.
We should start a lying podcast.
Oh, the lie sessions.
Maybe this is a whole lie. We don't even like crisps.
I had some, I'm obviously not proud of it, but like a genuine, just innocent thought, and I don't know if it's prejudice or not, because it's nothing bad per se, but I thought Asians had a ball in the back of the throat. Like a little ball bearing.
Why?
I don't know, because my mate in primary school, he's Asian, lovely lad, and I don't know where I got this from, but I thought Asians had a ball in the back of the throat, like a little ball bearing.
Like a yo-yo.
I don't know what it was. Like an extra tonsil.
Really?
I don't know why I thought that. But he pissed himself in assembly.
Did he though?
That was me.
No, I do like lying. I like catching people out lying as well though. Oh. Like when people in the best ones are when people tell you shagging stories.
Oh my god!
And you're like, I know that isn't true.
Yeah. And they always take it one step too far, don't they?
Yeah.
I like it when they do it really casually, and you can tell that they've what. And, you know what it's like when you got your balls up the fanny. Like, what? Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
At festival once, and a mate of ours, he'd gone missing for about 15 minutes, like no more than that. And he came out, where have you been? He went, I've just been shagging 2 girls in the toilet. Like, no, you haven't.
What are you talking?
You've not even spoke to any girls while you've been here, and you've been in the toilet shagging 2.
Yeah, we had a mate like that. It was typical Jay from in between us, right? Yeah. He's always either with girls or with businesses. He went, yeah, what I'm going to do? I'm going to start currying, but then start my own currying business, and I'll have people work for me. This is before he had a driving license. He was just obsessed with being a courier. Just mental anyway. And he'd say we'd go in, I don't know, fucking, what's a bar in town? Say we was going 42s away, for example. And he went, I can't go there after last time, can I? Went, what? You went, what? And knock them 2 guys out? Weren't you there? I was there with you the whole night. Someone told you to shut the fuck up, and you did instantly.
And then we went home
Yeah,
together.
He went, and he just tries to gaslight you.
Yeah.
He goes, we'll walk past the bar, and he goes, I remember the time I shagged that bird on the bonnet of the car outside the club. When that did not happen in any way, shape, or form.
I sometimes think that these people believe it though.
Yeah,
that they've just tricked themselves somehow.
I love it, man. Like the fucking she goes to a different school sort of thing.
Yeah,
that was so good back in the day. That.
Did I ever tell you that my first? This was so frustrating. My first kiss was on holiday, right?
Oh.
So obviously no one's going to believe
Oh,
it.
that's funny.
But she was from Warrington, where I was from. But she did go to another school.
Oh.
So she was on holiday and another school. And I was so frustrated about it.
The holy trinity of that is if she lived near your grand's.
Yeah.
I told you that I told that girl then when I said I had a match against Bayern Munich, so I couldn't play out.
Yeah, I remember me and my mate in Australia trying to convince two girls that were on the United tour.
Yeah,
There was just no way could they ever believe that.
I pretended I had blurred vision.
Like putty in your hands, really.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've got blurred vision.
Get Rebecca Goodwin back.
I'm a tortured soul. Is this a sausage roll or a cock? Who knows? I've got blurred vision.
Why was that your sort of
I just
aim?
want attention in school.
Right, okay.
They went, Jamie's an excellent reader, but he pretends he can't read for some reason. He's been top of the class for years, and then all of a sudden he just goes,
I can't read, can't swim.
I know, I just used to lie about having I've got a chewing disorder. I just used to lie about afflictions all the time.
That's such a blurred vision, like constant blurred vision.
I was just reading, I went, I've got blurred vision, I can't read these words. What? Why are you doing this?
I always secret wanted glasses when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I used to get my mum to take me to eye tests and then I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I'd try and I'd be like, oh, maybe if I said this was wrong, maybe they'd give me glasses. But I'd still get it right.
I don't know. We had this. I used to have this proper. I was a really warped child.
No.
I had proper like main character syndrome. So I used to narrate my life.
Yeah.
So
I did that. I still do that.
But I'd say, I'd go, are you brewing up, Mum? I was well, not brewing up because I was only young. I'd say, can you have chicken nuggets for tea? She goes, no, you're having ham butties. I'd go, she said with a sharp, she said with a sharp tone of anger. And you can stop fucking doing that at all. Her rage increased as she approached him.
To be fair, you have turned that into a sellout tour.
Yeah. So I just
Literally things that your mum says and does.
and I used to finish my day by doing a news recap.
Okay.
So I'd go, today on Jamie. He went to his grand's house till 1 o'clock, and then he came back and he had sausage roll and soup for his tea. And he was really made up with that. And in other news,
I thought my life was a TV show before the Truman Show had come out. And then the Truman Show came out, and I was like, well, it definitely is.
Yeah,
There's no way that it can't be now, because now they've made that film. So for years, and still sometimes, maybe if I'm a bit pissed, I'll look in the mirror and I'll like, I'd used to talk to him and go, I know you're watching, but it's fine, I'll carry on. But now I'll just like give him a sly wink like that. Just to let him know I know.
To a lamppost.
Yeah. I also used to think that there was a secret. When I was ever in a shop with my mum, if my mum took shopping or whatever, like clothes shopping, I always assumed that there must be a secret door that no one else knew about, that no one knew about. And so every now and again, I just touch things and like
Everything's a speakeasy.
Yeah, just to make sure it's not a secret door.
Just doing that with books.
Yeah.
I was petrified of this ornament of an Indian woman.
Right.
I had this ornament in my room.
Yeah.
Of like a real haggled Indian woman, like bent over, and she used to come into my room at night as like a ghost figure.
Right.
Obviously, like, my mind's eye playing tricks on me. But I was terrified of this ornament. And if that ornament was ever in my room, I'd go to sleep straight away. I wouldn't stay up at all.
Just force yourself to sleep.
Yeah, my mum she'd put the ornament, because she knew I was terrified of it. She'd put the ornament there. So if I'd been up the night before talking to myself, she'd go, right, don't make me get the ornament.
The ornament!
So I was frozen in fear by this thing.
Don't let me get the ornament.
It was that ornament and a bust of Elvis's head.
Right, so just another ornament.
Just in my room, and I was just terrified of them.
What? I mean, do they still have those ornaments now?
No,
Are they gone?
No, it's gone. I used to be petrified of this ornament. I just felt it completely crippled by it. It's like my sleep paralysis demon was this Indian woman.
Indian woman.
Yeah.
Wasn't a ball bearing in it by any chance?
I used to do this thing as well. This is so embarrassing. I used to, like, do you know, like, in certain sitcoms where he narrates what goes on?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, Everybody Loves Chris or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember we went on our first abroad holiday to Ibiza. It was 2002. 2001 or 2. And the year before I was meant to go to Salou, but my dad lost the holiday money gambling, which was hilarious. So we went to Ibiza the next, and there's loads of us, all the family there and stuff, like uncles and aunties and stuff. It was a big holiday. And it's just like, general panicking about in an airport, like, rushing about to the gate. And I just stopped dead centre and went, as I was getting on the plane, I went, this is so bad. Watch out, Ibiza. The Hutchinsons are coming. To myself.
Just yourself.
Everyone's rushing about, and I go, I'm surrounded by these idiots.
Yeah.
I go, watch out, Ibiza. The Hutchinsons are coming.
Advert.
Like, what am I finally going to get up to?
I remember my first ever plane journey, and I remember crying because I'd only really seen planes on cartoons, and mostly the Flintstones. So I thought that we had to put our feet on the below the floor so that we could stop the plane. Like they do on the Flintstones, right?
God.
And because I couldn't reach the floor, I thought we wouldn't be able to stop and we'd have to go home.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of that holiday, another thing I believe it's the first time I ever sang karaoke.
Oh, okay.
So I was a really shy kid, but my mum wanted to get me out of my shell, so she forced me onto this karaoke competition.
Yeah.
Finished second.
Yeah.
This guy, I was like a shivering wreck of a 10-year-old. And this guy just was, everyone wanted me to win. I was like, this fucking...
Yeah, as a kid doing it, yeah.
Asperger's kid or whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, well, no, I'm going back up then. And he just kept singing Elvis.
Just to win.
Yeah.
I did the opposite. So when I was 10, I went to Tenerife and I pestered my mum to let me do karaoke because I really wanted to do it because I was a really confident kid. And then I got up there, and as soon as I got up, I completely froze and just gave him the mic back and went over and cried on the table.
Oh, that's what happened when I did Blind Date, wasn't it?
Oh, really? Oh, they have a word for it? I've not seen it.
No. I've not told... Please tell me I've told you Junior Blind Date.
No.
It centres around Chris, but I've not talked about that on here.
No, I've not heard about
Oh, right. So I finished this karaoke... Well, so I was on karaoke.
Yeah.
And first time I've ever done karaoke in that. I'm doing Angels by Robbie Williams. Mm-hmm. Obviously know the words. I sit on my... And obviously the words. Does an angel... Etc, etc. And then it gets to instrumental. And I go, instrumental! Thinking it was a lyric. Place erupted in laughter. What's he doing? He just says instrumental.
I can't believe they didn't vote you to win.
Mental, innit?
How did they decide that guy won?
I don't know.
Because whatever system they use, that system is flawed.
I know. I didn't even know I was on as well. I just got announced. I was in like this fucking arcade bit.
Oh, really?
I'm like, where's Jack? Oh, fucking hell. She's fucking set me up. cannot believe I didn't tell you about this blind date story.
Yeah, carry on.
This is amazing.
Right.
So I'm at Pontins.
Yeah.
So we go every year. Constantly trying to bring myself out my shell. And I met arguably the love of my life there. 7-year-old girl called Holly.
Right.
Holly and Jenna, twins from Falkirk.
The dream.
So I first saw her at the canteen.
Right.
She made eyes. She had a bagel. I made eyes. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just eat my toast. And my mum was like, you fancy her. I went, no, don't. This girl's gay. She went, she looks like Britney Spears. I went, fuck, she does look like Britney Spears. So I see her sit down with her family. And I'm like, oh, conveniently she sits in my eye line. I'm just eating my toast. She's picking at a bagel. And that really 7-year-old seductive way of eating a bagel.
No, I do not know that.
I was 9. I was in the margin of error. And I thought, fucking hell, there's 2 of them, twins.
Yeah.
But I just...
Is my blurred vision back?
No, this sounds true. It's the boy who cried blurred vision. It's famous fable.
The boy who cried blurred vision.
So, I just really fancied this girl. And my cousin was really confident, and he's coming on the Wednesday,
right,
like halfway through the week. And we're in the ball pit, and it's just me and her in this ball pit. And I thought, oh, this is my chance. What would Liam do, my cousin? Throw a ball at her head. So threw a ball at her head. And I went, oh, you went to catch? And she laughed. And she swam under the balls.
Yeah.
And then came up to me. And then we just started, not kissing, but there was like, oh, there's so much tension in the area. Not sexual tension, but, oh, if I play my cards, I'm going to hold hands with this girl. So I go, oh, you going down are you going down Tiger Club later?
Tiger Club.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Tiger Club, they'll be singing and dancing. We'll have to find the Tiger Club.
Yeah.
Song.
I never went Pontins.
Tiger Club.
I went Butlin, same thing.
Tiger Club was sick, man. Oh, we used to hate you Tory bastards. we used to hate them Butlins bastards up. We're Pontins through and through. And then met her at the club.
In the club.
This is. I swear to God, I've got two of the worst chat up stories of all time.
Yeah.
I told you one about the back of the till receipt, didn't I?
Yeah, you told me.
So this is up there with that. I think it's pretty cool for 9 anyway. I was just at the bar, and I go to my dad, oh, can I have a couple of quid to I will buy Holly a slush. So he's like, go on, there we go, my son of mine, already a ladies man, 9 years old. So I go, are you waiting for a slush? He went, yeah, I just don't know which one to get, which slush to get, red or blue. And I get the bartender's attention. And in my head, I'm like, hey. And I go, the lady wants a drink. I went, oh, can I have 2 slushes, please? He went, what colour? And I went, mixed.
Like pure James Bond.
I thought it was so cool. She went, oh, mixed? We don't do mixed in Scotland, man. You with me now, baby.
This is how us Manchester lads roll.
And then my cousin came, and he hit it off straight away with Jenna,
the twin sister.
The twin. And he just went in for a kiss and kissed on the dance floor. And then I was like, oh, too bashful to even hold hands. And Holly ran off crying.
All right.
And she was crying in the toilet. I went, oh, man. Relationships, man. They're tough, man. And she was crying. And then Jenna came out. She went, she just feels so guilty because she's got a boyfriend back home. I went, oh, I'm just a holiday fling.
Been used.
What about the ball on her head? The mixed slush, did that mean nothing to her?
You should have brought her another mixed slush, I think. A reminder of the good old times. I reckon she'd have rang her boyfriend there and then.
So then we had one morning, I think it was Thursday morning, we had a plate spinning competition.
Right, yeah.
Come third. This girl won it. And they go, all right, we just need to have a chat with you, like your prize and stuff. So, forget all about that. I got my entire club in the evening. I'm like, nah, man, young, free and single again. Yeah, let that Holly chick go.
That's slag.
She was only after me for one thing, mixed slush. That's all I am to these girls. So they had junior blind date. I can't believe they got away with this.
Right.
By the way, it was like 99 or something.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's gone through. Anyone who suggested it was like, what? Children's blind date?
Children's dating.
No, it's so bizarre.
That is mental.
So they go, we need 3 volunteers. And I wanted to show that I'm over her.
Well, they couldn't do stars in their eyes because that bloke would have turned around and battered everyone.
I was like, I wanted to show her that I'd moved on.
Yeah.
So I put my hand up, hoping not to get picked, but just wanted to show that, look, I'm over you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got picked. I was contestant number 2. And oh, no. So they have 3 lads contestants, obviously a girl who I can't see. And I swear to God, I panic that much, all I answer is crisps. I lose the ability to speak, and all I can say is crisps.
But just the word crisp.
So, the prize was to have a picnic with this girl, right? Supervised. So she goes, right, what would you bring to the picnic? And contestant number 1 went, well, I'd bring lots of sweets, but I'm sure nothing's as sweet as you. And everyone, and he was like really cute looking and stuff. And I went, well, I'd bring crisp. And I was like, right, okay. Contestant 3 said something. And then I remember this one, because I can't remember what I said specifically, but I remember what the contestant 1 said. I was like, fucking hell, I'm going here. So she goes, what would you do to impress me or something? And he went, well, I'm a black belt in karate, which I don't think was true. I could break a plank of wood, but I'll never break your heart.
Right.
I've went,
These have been scripted by adults, surely. These ones. These went a lot.
What are your hobbies and interests or something? Yeah. And then I said, well, I'm into crisp. So fucking stupid. And I just can't. Every answer, I've just got crisp going round and round. Just orbiting my head like onion rings coming round a massive quaver. I can't escape.
I'm glad you've got over that now.
I just can't escape saying crisp. Anyway, I'm obviously not chosen. Contestant number 1 smashed it. And they went, the bit where they go, here's what you won or whatever. Yeah. I get revealed and he goes, well, give her a kiss then. And he goes, you're going to have to stand on a chair. This girl was 13. Right. I was a very small 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And I stood on the chair and I got so enveloped with embarrassment. It was the girl who won the plate spinning.
Right.
She was fucking massive. I got so enveloped with embarrassment. I dropped the mic, ran off stage and hid under the table where my mum was sat. And the guy with the wireless mic, he came off stage and went, where is it? And my mum was pissing herself going, he's under here. He's under here. So he went, what are you doing? What are you doing under there, mate? I went, oh, I just came off and I'm just eating me crisp. A room full of 200 people. I've said crisp run under my mum. I'm just eating crisp under my mum's seat. Crisp with a mixed sauce.
Oh my God. That is so cruel from that bloke. Like, you're obviously in distress. First of all, for making kids date each other is mental.
It's mental, isn't it?
And then to go and like the whole point of going under the table there was just to like. It'd be really funny if we embarrass this kid.
So just let me live.
Yeah, that's poor. That's a bad move. What you should have done from the start is go out with the other twin. Who didn't have a fella. Do you think the twin that you went for did have a boyfriend, or do you think?
I think she was trying to let me down gently.
Yeah.
She was like, he's got a heart of gold, but man.
Luckily, it's not left any lasting scars.
No. Coming next year, the slush sessions.
We'll be going on we're filming a special in Falkirk.
Help find Holly and Jenna.
If you know some twins called Holly and Jenna, can you put them in touch with us?
Please, from Falkirk area. I'm very happily in a loving relationship, but I just want to know what happened there.
Yeah, just need closure. I think.
Just want to close the book.
Yeah.
I've had so many visions of grandeur in terms of romance in like my primary, my formative years.
Yeah.
Do you remember I was going to tell you when I was going to stop the nativity?
No.
Oh. So I moved primary school in year 5.
Yeah.
So I have a rebrand.
Yeah.
I go from Jamie to Hutchie.
Yeah.
I'm the bad boy about town. Yeah, you can get an A in English, but my God, he does it on his own terms.
Yeah, have you ever been to Tiger Club? I had a couple of twins at Pontins.
Bob twins, I call them.
The Pond twins.
And I fell in love with this girl who used to sit next to me, Amy, and we was just really good friends. I thought, really getting on with her. I think she likes you, but I'm so low self-esteem at that age. I had no confidence whatsoever. Just been completely wrangled out of me, as kids do at that age. And the fear of rejection is just, if you get rejected at 9,
well, that's your whole world, isn't it?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Exactly. When you're primary school, your class is those 25, 30 people, whatever, are everyone. So if one girl rejects you, you're not going to find another because they all know.
Because I found a girlfriend there, Abby, who's who I asked out at the monthly dance. That was in 1952. Because Stephanie threatened to jump on me if I didn't ask her out because she fancied me.
Wait, Stephanie fancied you? Or Abby
No, Abby fancied me. But Abby kept on asking me out. Yeah. But I thought she was a bit of a good girl.
Right.
I thought it'd be bad for my bad boy image.
Bad for your reputation.
Yeah. So I was like, she was nothing. She was good looking and everything. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, no, I don't think it's good for my brand. And then Stephanie said,
have you never seen Grease?
and then Stephanie said, jump on her. Ask her out, I'll jump on you. And you don't want Stephanie to jump on you.
Oh, is she fat? She was good at jumping.
Yeah. And partially deaf.
What are you doing? They say opposites attract. You should have got with her.
Vision and deaf. See no evil, hear no evil. So I asked Abby out in front of her, and the dance floor sort of formed like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
So it's like proper like 50s. I'm getting my girl.
Yeah.
And I went, no, Abby, the rumours are true. Do what be your boyfriend, you go out with me. And she ran off crying and left me with a horseshoe. She was crying with happiness. Like,
right.
Oh, my dream boy and stuff. And I went on to shag a fence for her.
Oh, yeah, I think you might have told me about shagging a fence. Yeah.
Shagged a fence for her. But then after that didn't work out, the stress of being the bad boy in school, and it was like, oh man, you weigh me down with my grades, and I was looking for a way out. So I went, oh, do I get out of this? Because I want to be with Amy. I said, colour that tree in blue. And she went, no. I went, right, you don't listen to a thing I say, you dumps. Very toxic. Don't do that. Fell in love with Amy.
Yeah.
Who's friends. It's all bubbling to the 2001 nativity. I'm the narrator.
I was the narrator as
I'm
well.
in charge of this ship.
Yeah. Good gig, the narrator.
Yeah.
First, I got told I was narrator. I was like, that sounds rubbish. I wanted to be like a king or whatever. Narrator's the best.
Yeah,
one to
yeah.
be.
'Cause I'm really coming out my shell now. I'm like really quite popular. I'm also quite academic. I've got like the hub of it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm the narrator, and she's in the choir, and we keep making eye contact. So I went, I fucking love this girl. I went, I'm the narrator. She's a choir girl. This is a match made in Bethlehem. So I thought, what better way to declare me love than stopping the nativity?
Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't.
I wanted to.
Right.
I swear to God, there's a bit where I'm just staring at her.
Yeah.
And she's looking at me, and it looks like I've got stage fright and stuff. I'm not. I'm just completely hypnotised by her. And I'm like, I'm going to stop this play. And I had the speech prepared. I went, but Christmas isn't about the nativity. It's not about presents. It's about love. And I love Amy, the choir girl.
Oh, they should have had this in Love Actually.
But the way I stopped for ages, just staring at her and smiling, she was giggling, I was giggling back. And I went, oh, sorry, you know.
Yeah.
Then they knocked on the second in. And everyone was like, oh, God. They could see it. Anyway, after the gig, I'm backstage. Post-gig, I'm knocking it back a couple of tangos. So what, yeah. Get me refreshers on tap. Her mate, Callie, comes up to me. And she's like, do you fancy Amy? And in hindsight, I know now Amy sent her to find out, as is the school way of finding out love. So you get your friend to ask.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm going to go, oh no, people have seen me look at her, they're going to think I fancy her, she don't fancy me back, quick, abort mission. So I went, no, we're just friends. She went, yeah, she don't fancy you anyway. So I go, sound. And then the friendship kind of drifted.
Right.
And then we moved to secondary school, and we get drafted into different halves of the year.
Yeah.
She's an ex-girl, I'm a Y boy. It can't happen.
No, it's like Romeo and Juliet.
Political suicide.
Yeah.
So we're on different halves of the year. You never see each other until you're like, at dinner time and stuff. And we'll get me tray. I'm in year 8, is 3 years after the fact now. And again, my social status kind of dipped a bit because I've gone into high school, a bit of a tramp, smaller biscuits. Had a bit of the transition weren't smooth.
Everyone thinks that you can't swim.
Yeah, I got kicked down the stairs on the first day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Booted down a flight of stairs. And David, I'll retract his surname, but he went,
don't retract his surname. He sounds like a prig.
Yeah, Mulligan, David Mulligan. There was a big war year 7, year 8, and I was just running late for class, so I didn't know my way around and stuff. And he went, you year 7, you? I went, I first thought, oh, he's going to be helpful and show me to my class. And he went, yeah. And he kicked me down the stairs and he went, well, I'm year 8. I went, right. Because she was born in August. This happened. What?
It's a month apart.
No, what? So my social status was a bit low. And I got me dinner in year 8. Turned round and I heard Amy say to her friends, she turned into like a bit of one of the mean girls, and she goes, see him, I fancied him like mad in year 5. So I was like, my God, I fancied you like mad in year 5.
Yeah.
Let's forget this XY nonsense, man. If red and blue slushies can go together, so can X and Y. Just as I turn around, Naomi goes, she thinks you're fucking ugly now though.
Oh no. If only you'd thought back about those stairs.
Oh, just all those fucking...
As if he kicked down the stairs on the first day. I remember my first day of high school, I think they were year 9s to be fair, there's a group of them, and I was walking on my own, which was a terrible mistake to make on the first day. And they all cornered me and went, can we bully you this year? And I fucking shit myself. I was like, ha, very funny, and just ran off. Fucking hell, I was absolutely terrified. Very funny.
Can we bully you? Oh, it would be a pleasure.
I've actually been looking for a bully. Yeah. I wasn't really primary school for me, I just wasn't into girls at all. I was just football for what? I just didn't care. Maybe it's because all the girls in Warrington are minging. But yeah, it wasn't until high school I started caring.
Yeah, it's just more of panic because you see, like, you're like your mates getting girlfriends. You're like, fucking hell, man, I'm 9, man. I need to settle down.
Don't want to be left behind.
It can't all be BM biscuits and Panda Pop.
I remember when I was maybe I was in year 6, and there was a girl who was in year 7, but she used to get the bus on the opposite side of the road. I was in love with that girl. I know nothing about her other than she used to get the bus that way.
Yeah.
That was it, and I was totally in love with her for like 3 weeks.
Mistake, mate.
Yeah.
I just used to make up scenarios in my head that a girl's going to move next door and she's a bit nervous and I bring her out with a shell and stuff. I just have this, like, I think it's like a hero complex, isn't it? I think a lot of incels have it. Like they want to save.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Have I ever told you my losing my virginity story?
Oh, no.
It's so mental, this story. So, I was 16, maybe 17, I don't know. I just finished high school, so I was probably about 16. And I had been around my mate's house to play Pro Evo. And I came back. And this is one of those stories that sounds like a lie.
Oh, yeah.
But it's true. Right, so I walked back from his house. I had like 4 cans. And across the road from my house, there was these 2 girls just flashing their tits at cars. I was like, how often does this happen, right? So I thought, I'm going to have to go and talk to them. So I went over and talked to them, and they were fucking proper scruffs. But one of them was like, do you want to come a party at mine? I got a free house. I was like, well, yes, definitely. I definitely want to do that. So walking along, and the other girl goes, I'm going to go and get my boyfriend, but you two carry on. Right, so I was like, sounds so just with this one girl. Got to this girl's house. There is no party. It's just me and this girl, right? So I'm like, this is class. So then we go to her room, and she went, she got on MSN webcam. And I remember she said, do you want to snog me on the webcam? I was like, not really. Like, I'll snog you, just not on the internet, because I've got no fucking idea who you are.
Snog's a good word, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think she said meet me. I don't know if that's what we used to call snogging in Warrington.
Get off with.
Yeah. Do you want to meet me on the webcam?
What a snog.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And I was like, no, but I'll do it without the webcam. So we did. And then instantly she just went, are you going to shag me or what? I was like, yes. Yeah, fine. She had a load of condoms. I was like, this is fantastic. Like, I'm absolutely being used, but this is amazing.
Did you perform? Did you rise to the occasion? Because I think I'd shrivel on that.
See, I had the opposite problem. I rose to the occasion. It did not last very long.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'd say, seconds.
Yeah. Like me too. Told you my virginity story.
No. Let me just carry on with this.
Oh, sorry.
So, finished, but thought, I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, just trying to keep going. And then I was like, wow, this is just stupid now. So then, finished, and I immediately thought, no one is ever going to believe this. This sounds like a lie, right?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. And on it, I finished, and I swear it must have been 10, 15 seconds later, her mate came to the house and came upstairs with her boyfriend. They opened the door, and the guy who was her boyfriend was my mate. I knew him. I was like, this is the best thing.
A witness.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
That's so good.
Yeah, I was absolutely buzzing.
Having a witness is perfect.
Because I had the story, even though he wasn't someone in my friendship group, but he was my mate, you know what I mean? I used to play football with him, and a lot of my mates knew him.
That's even
so
better.
I could tell the story and go, and then Steve.
It's better that it's a bit removed than being a close friend.
Yeah.
Because if it was a close friend, there's just like, but
they could both be in on it.
They're going to cover each other anyway.
Yeah, but it was a guy that I knew. I was like, this is the best thing ever. Immediately left, because I don't want to be here anymore. Went home, had a wank about it, because I was just buzzing. And I've never seen that girl since.
So good. Oh.
It was a loving way to lose your virginity.
Love, and then she shortly moved back to Falkirk.
She went to Pontins that weekend.
I'd be devastated if you lost your virginity to my Holly.
You know, in fact, I've missed out a massive bit of this story. So later, I got mate with this other guy, and been mates for a very long time. And it was a few years later, I was telling him that story, and I told him the girl's name, and he was like, "Does she live on?" And like, so the address is this corner. I was like, "Yeah." And he went, "I lost my virginity to her mum." So we were like best mates at the time. I'd lost my virginity to this girl on a one night stand. He'd lost his virginity to her mum on the one night stand, and she was there. This mum had brought him back to a party, shagged him, and then
That's insane. How old's he?
he's the same age as me.
And so the age difference was mad.
Yeah. She must have been
Fuck, that is so...
20 years older than him.
That's
20 years.
amazing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love that. I lost my virginity to a girl who worked in Pound Bakery.
Yeah, I think you might tell me.
She put a finger up my ass on my first go.
Is that why you've got this sausage roll thing?
Probably, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but that's an incredible way to go. Having the witness.
The witness was just... I remember walking home thinking, I'm so happy he was there. It's because if he wasn't, no one would ever believe that story.
No one, yeah, you just get called the bullshit
Yeah, exactly.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, but it was true. And I have since had sex over 3 times since then.
And I was there for both of them. 2 of them. So I can vouch for it.
Luckily, every time I've had sex, a friend of mine has been there to see it.
You keep on going. Make sure you're here for 12:55 for Chris sessions, mate. Just walk in. What? I've been stung with this tail before.
Yeah. It was weird. My honeymoon was weird, wasn't it? Having to get a triple room.
I've had I couldn't claim it's a threesome, but I've been sexed on.
Sexed on?
Yeah.
Like you were the bed?
Sort of like a headboard.
Right, okay.
So we used to break into derelict houses and play Skittles. So Skittles...
It's keeping up that bad boy reputation.
Sort of before the marbles game. No, not Skittles as in Skittles.
Right.
Skittles is where you get a packet of Skittles.
Right.
And you pick out a colour, and if it matches, you kiss the person it matches with.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a kissing game, basically.
Yeah.
Similar as like spin the bottle, but... You know.
With Skittles.
Yes. And there was these 2 girls who were like proper, you lose your virginity to them sort of thing. Not me. I turned down sex, which is mental to me now.
Yeah.
I can't believe it in that. So I was like 13. The older sister was 16. She was in year 11. The younger girl was like 11 or 12, like a year below. And the 11, 12-year-old really fancied me. So she was always kissing me like voluntarily. Which is mental. Not even in the rules of the...
Not even for Skittles.
Yeah, outside of Skittles, we'd kiss.
Didn't even have to bribe her with confectionery.
So, but the older girl went out with my mate. 16-year-old went out with my mate. And they went, oh, go on, kiss me sister. And they'd watch us kiss and stuff. We was only like 13. They was like 15, 16. They'd like go and kiss her in front of us and stuff. So it was a bit like, yeah, all right, so I don't kiss. That was my first kiss, proper kiss with a girl. And we'd play sweet swap, where you just swap a sweet round. So you sit boy girl, but you just getting off. Everyone's just getting off. It's like a fucking orgy. It was mental. Yeah. And the 16-year-old started to take a shine to me. She started proper kissing me loads. She's like, are you coming for a lie down in the mattress? There's this room with just a mattress on the floor. So I was just lying down, and she was lying with me and just like playing with my chest and stuff. I was only 13, didn't even have pubes or anything. I'm just getting off with her in this bed. And then a boyfriend comes in, like, oh, fuck, he's going to kick my head in. He went, oh, what you doing, my girl, you? And he went, can I join in? So he lies down. They're 16, I'm 13. They start kissing next to each other.
This 16-year-old girl sounds insane.
Yeah, she's mental.
She's snogging a 13-year-old for a start is mental.
Yeah. Oh, I've got good tits at bus stories as well. So she starts like, she went, oh no, you're making him feel left out. And she starts like rubbing down my body and everything. And then I'm just like stiff because I'm like frozen sort of fear because I'm like, I don't know how to, what to do. Do you know what I mean? I'm just completely frozen. Yeah. And I look down and they're just shagging on top of me. So she's like, lay on me and he's shagging her from the side and they're both touching me.
That is grim.
I know.
That is a grim situation, man.
Still, threesome.
Threesome, it counts. Did you have a wank?
Do you know what's sad? I wanked about it because I couldn't. This is like really going like really very early stages of puberty. I went back to that memory when I could come to go back to wank to it.
I suppose it's like a live sex show, really.
Yeah, so I went back to that memory and then changed the scenario to, oh no, but then I did fuck her.
Yeah.
I changed the scenario. And this girl next door but two to me, she was in the same year, she was 16, and she didn't like this other girl. She was a right slacker. I know. But,
Really?
yeah. And the girl, she said, when it was just me and her, and he went, what should we do then? Shall I suck your dick? And I went, oh no, you're all right, because I didn't have pubes, and I thought pubes played an integral part of the dick sucking process. But I didn't want to say I've not got pubes because that's mental.
Yeah, that's very embarrassing.
That's one of the things I used to believe as well. Do you remember when I tried to grow my own pubes?
Right.
Does that tell you how I used to try and hurry the puberty process?
Maybe, I can't remember.
I used to bath in really hot water in shorts or swimming trunks and try and trap steam. That's how I thought pubes was.
Steam! Like a train. This isn't working. I'm going to have to rub coal on him.
So it's when I was trying to catch pubes, like, fucking hell, I've just turned down a blowjob there. Oh, I'm sure they'll come round 10 a penny when I've got pubes. Fuck's sake. So, and then she went, oh, she's right, slacker. And I went, oh no, but she shows me her tits and lets me get off with her and stuff. Oh yeah, that's what she did. She went, I was feeling left out, and she grabbed my hand and forced it on her tit and all down her body and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's probably a sexual assault, really. But
I think there's quite a lot of sexual assault. I think that one where those two 16-year-olds had sex on a 13-year-old, I think you could get put on a register for that.
Well, that's what I mean. When they was having sex next to it, she grabbed my hand and put it on her tits and moved it down her and all this stuff. So it was like, I was enjoying it. You know what I mean? It's like, can it be sexual assault if I had a good time? Don't know.
Maybe. I think that defence doesn't really hold up in court.
And so this girl went. This girl said, "Oh no, you shouldn't go with her and everything." And then she was pissed on a wall. I just sat down, and the bus used to park outside ours, and she just went. She just used to flash the bus at parts. She was pissed up. She went, have you never seen tits like this? Have you? Massive tits. I went, no. She went, go on then, have a suck on them. So then I just sucked her tits.
At the bus stop?
Just outside my house.
Nice. I do that. That's nice.
It was like, evening times. It was quite dark. She went, go on, have a suck on them.
That's the actual dream.
It's mental.
That's the dream. For a teenager, that is the dream situation.
Yeah, just sucking on her tits. Great. Yeah.
This isn't really a sexual one, but when I was must have been year 9. Obviously, everyone wants a girlfriend at year 9. It's like a big deal, isn't it? And then this girl, Jenny, said she'd go out with me, and I was like, brilliant. And it was the start of the school. I think it was half term, so we had like a week off, whatever. I told all of my mates on MSN, oh yeah, I'm going out with Jenny now. I'm going out with me and Jenny, going out with me and Jenny, going out with me and Jenny, going out. And then hung around for a bit, did a bit of meeting, and then the very last day before we went back, I was a bit nervous because I was like, well, I want to go and play football with my mates, but I'm going to have to go and hold hands with her. But I really want to play football. I was just nervous about how do you approach that in school. And then she messaged me on MSN saying that she dumped me. And the next day I found out she was going out with another guy called Tim. And I was fucking so embarrassed because I told everyone about it. And then, again, people just didn't believe it was true because no one had ever seen us together. It was only a week. And I was just gutted.
I think, what year was that?
Year 9, maybe?
So, like, 04, 5?
I finished high school in 2004, so 2002, 2003.
Don't you think it's mental? A girl in 2002. Let's call it an affair. Yeah. She's having an affair in 2002 with a Tim and a Tom.
To be fair, most people in my year were called Tim or Tom.
That's mental to me.
Yeah. I did go on a date with her as adults.
Really?
Weirdly, yeah. When I was on Tinder, we matched on Tinder and then we went on a few dates. But pretty much the same thing happened. We
Can't let it
we went a
go.
few dates for a couple of weeks, and then she just completely ghosted me again.
Yeah, then your mate's like, never happened.
But the weird thing was, I went on the date just to sort of, I wanted to go on a few dates with her and then dump her. Really,
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to prove something to my younger self. But then after 3 days, she just ghosted me. I'm like, fuck's sake!
Every time.
I didn't even like her that much this time.
I went on a date with the girl I shagged a fence for back in.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's didn't work out, but it was fine. There's
There's a barrier between you.
Just can't get over the fence thing.
Right, well, that's an hour. We've talked about how you've been sexually abused a little bit. Which
Lattice.
Lattice crisps, yeah. We might taste them one day.
Who knows? We might one day do a crisp feed episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that next one.
Yeah, so it was free.
Yeah.
All about crisps.
If you've enjoyed this or any of the episodes, then you can watch more. You can watch bonus episodes. buymeacoffee.com/crisp sessions. They're really, really good. It's only a £5 and you get 6 episodes. They're all available now. Go and buy them.
And if you're in the philanthropy arm of business and you just want to give us money for the fuck of it,
yeah, you can also do that.
or make a mistake, that's also on Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can do that. And you think, I want to support the podcast, but I don't want to see any more of it. You can do that also.
You could do that as well. You could do both. You could buy the episodes, not watch them,
and
then give us extra money.
And then give us extra money.
That's probably the idea.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah, that's what we do with other podcasts.
That's
Isn't it?
yeah.
We support them, but then don't watch them.
No, yeah, you don't watch.
Yeah.
We just say well done.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you later.
See you soon.